Okay, so you've got some appointments on your calendar. Now it's time to get ready for those appointments. So, what I want you to do is while you're watching this, or maybe even on your phone, if you're watching this on your computer, I want you to pull up our flip chart notes. It's on my website under the resource page under shows, I believe. Let me double check. Selling. Okay. So pull up the flip chart notes. Let me tell you a little bit about this flip chart, first of all, before we dive into packing for your class. So I love to bring new consultants with me to observe me doing skincare classes and parties. And so many years ago, I had consultants asking me, they're like, these things that you're saying at the party, that's not something that's on the flip chart from the company. Like, where can I find those words? Because I really like the things that you say, the little games that you play, the special offers that you have. Where can I find that? So, well, the answer was nowhere. It was in here. And so for me to be able to transfer that to you, I wrote everything out that I say and do at my parties, and it's there that you can merge that with the company flip chart that is in your starter kit. Okay. So all you need to do to put it together is just get yourself some page protectors, use the amazing pictures that the company has given you in that flip chart, and then you can use my words. So just slide the words that you're going to say on this side, and then of course the company's pictures are on this side. So there's instructions on how to put it together in that document. But anyway, so within that document, it actually tells you how to pack for your class. Now, when you're a brand new beauty consultant, really all you need is your starter kit. And so right here, you see my starter kit sitting over there on my case that I'm going to tell you about here in a second. So I like to use my starter kit bag as like my office on the go. I carry mine everywhere I go, and I suggest keeping all your party supplies in like that extra crate, because if you have everything in that tote bag, it gets heavy. And when you're carrying that into parties, it doesn't make your job look very fun. So I like to keep all that stuff separate in that crate, and then just have all my business supplies in the tote. Things like my money bag, sales tickets, calculator, ink pen, my business cards, my hostess packets, things like that, my date book, your phone if you're using your phone calendar, or if you're using the Mary Kay date book. Okay, you can use that. So either way, but again, just like you heard in my booking training, only use one calendar. Okay, so what goes in your rolling crate? Well, you want to have all your makeover supplies. So pretty much everything that came in your starter kit, all of the products, the mirrors, the trays, all of those things are all going to go in that crate. Okay. You also want to have your washcloths, the color cards, mascara wands, sponge tip applicators, skincare, eye makeup remover, satin hands, hand cream, CC cream, all of that, all the stuff that came in your starter kit, it's going to go in there. Extras that I would suggest that did not come in your starter kit, but I would suggest you go and purchase these items, would be real washcloths, because you do have these throwaway kind that come in your kit, and they're really good for, I like to use those for wiping off my brushes. For when I'm cleaning brushes, I spray brush cleaner on them and wipe it off on those, because it doesn't ball up like tissue or paper towel does. So those things are really, really good for that. But I do prefer real washcloths for removing the cleanser from my clients' faces. I like that best because it just seems like it does a much better job. Now, make sure you wash those washcloths before you actually go and do your parties, because if you give them a new one and you get that wet, it's like all this little fuzz gets all over their face and it's awful. So make sure you wash them first before you take them to the party. And then once you buy them, you have them forever. You never have to reorder those or get more. You have what you need. Okay. Also, hair clips. Okay. I do prefer little hair clips over headbands, because if someone has bangs and they've had a headband on, when you take it off, this is what their bangs look like when they're done. And it's a little crazy. So anyway, hair clips, they can just pull it off to the side, clip it, pull it off to the side, clip it, and their hair looks, good when they're done. They can just unclip and fluff. Okay. Ink pens. You got to have some ink pens for them to fill out their profile cards. Cotton pads for removing eye makeup. Cotton balls for applying cheek color. Roll of double tickets for doing door prize games. I do a game called If It's Free, It's For Me, and you're going to need those roll of double tickets for that game. Okay. And all that information is on the flip chart. Okay. Now, the next page in the flip chart is going to share with you like everything that I pack to my parties. So if you come and you watch me do a party, there's going to be a few more things than just what comes in the starter kit. I'm going to bring a few more things with me. Okay. And so this is going to be more of an advanced supply list for a seasoned consultant or a director like myself. Okay. So first and foremost, I would definitely recommend that you invest in a beauty coat. You can purchase that at MK Connections. That is going to make you look like a pro, and it's going to build your confidence. It's going to make you feel like very professional wearing that, and just wear it over top of a dress or a skirted outfit. Okay. Next thing in your rolling crate, I have all my supplies in there, and on the very, very top, I actually have a tablecloth, because that's the very first thing that goes on the table. So anything that you want to go on the table first, it needs to be at the top. So when I open the lid up, pull my tablecloth out, throw that on the table, and then I can start placing my mirrors and trays, my placemats, all those other things that are listed. Okay. Let's see here. So a roll-up bag. So if you place your first order smart, you can actually earn one of those roll-up bags or you can get that for free, and your director will show you how to do that. Me. Anyway, so I pack all the products, all my demo products in the travel roll-up bag, and I put them in order of how I use them. So starting at the top, my satin hands, move down to the cleansers, moisturizers, supplements at the bottom. Okay. Then I like to put together a palette with my best-selling colors. You don't need every color. This can kind of help you to have inventory control, because what people try is what they will buy. Okay. And so instead of you demoing and showing every single one of our eyeshadows, lipsticks, all of that, if you just kind of pick out like your favorites, and if you're not sure, my list will tell you my best sellers. And so I would just start with those. Okay. But it's all listed there. I'm not going to read them off to you right now, but it has all my best-selling eyeshadows, my best-selling cheek colors, all of that's there. Okay. All right. Then you might have like a little acrylic tray to display some of your glamour items. So you can usually find one of those very inexpensively from like someplace like TJ Maxx or Ross. I know I found mine that I currently use at TJ Maxx on clearance. It was like $7, so it was very inexpensive. So that's where I can kind of just put like all my glamour items, and I can just pull that tray out. And that's what I used for my hostess, because she gets to try extra goodies that everybody else doesn't get to try until at their checkup appointment. It's another incentive to book the checkup appointment. Okay. And then I like to go ahead and have swag bags, is what we call it. It's like a goodie bag put together for the guest. And it's just the color card that comes in your starter kit. You may on your first order want to purchase some eyeliner samples. Most women love eyeliner and mascara. You do have mascara wands and a tube of our best-selling Ultimate Mascara, but you're going to run out of those wands really quickly. And I do like the mascara tubes. They're just like little skinny, it's about the size of my pinky. Those tubes are great for, you could just give it to them, and then they can dip and redip and redip, because sometimes, I mean, I've had ladies use like 4 mascara wands because they wanted like multiple coats on each eye. And that takes a long time during your party to go and dip and hand those out. I like to just give them a little mascara sample, and they can just have at it. And so it is worth the money. They're very inexpensive too, by the way. So I just put those swag bags together. Actually, I don't now. I actually pay someone to do that for me. And so they're super cute. They're just in like a little bag. You can either get like an organza bag, kind of like that see-through mesh, or you can get like a clear plastic bag. What is it? My girlfriend's house. I've got that link under vendors. You can find some really great bags and merchandising items to put those together. But if you've got kids, you can even pay them a little bit of money to put those together for you. Or if you're sitting there watching a movie, you could just be stuffing bags. So definitely don't spend dollar time on penny jobs like that. Okay. All right. So let's see. What else will I share? I do like to have a brush collection for my hostess to use, and I just clean that in between appointments. And because that is one of my perfect Hostess bonus items. I do like to get her excited about using that and maybe earning that for free and let her guests see that as well. So I do like to have a brush collection there. Let's see. So yeah, so that's pretty much it. That's how I pack for my parties. As far as my inventory goes, I do use the inventory cases that the company provides. Just a little tip, you can sometimes find those gently used online instead of from MK Connections, because I will tell you they are very expensive. The one bag, if you could just pick one to start with, I do like the tote. It's kind of got like two handles. It's got three different compartments, and it has a insulated case that will fit in there as well, which I keep it outside of it, so it gives me more storage room. But I think it's like around 20 something. So it's not bad. And in the meantime, you can kind of make do with even just the cardboard boxes that your product inventory came in. I used that for probably a good maybe 6 months when I was a new consultant. Just, I kind of organized it and put like all my products to standing up inside that. And then for small items like eyeliners and eyeshadows and things, I just went to Walmart and got like I think it was like the Shimano brand. It was like tackle box, like inserts, not the whole tackle box, but just like the little plastic inserts where, they put fishing lures. I'd put eyeshadows in there, eyeliners and all that. So just take a couple products to Walmart or one of those stores with you, and you can kind of see like which ones fit your products the best. Okay. So again, I do use the company ones because they are insulated, which makes it really, really nice in the really, really hot summer to keep your products from melting, because anything that would potentially melt, I would not leave it in your car for a long time. Things like, lipsticks, eyeliners, stuff like that. Okay. All right. So that's it. That's how I pack for my class.